Afternoon class. We're looking at these lessons for today's class. We're looking at partnership. All right, we're looking at partnership. Pretty much, it's an introduction to partnership, and what we're doing, we're looking at the node aspect of it. All right. Now, first, we'll be starting by defining partnership. We'll be also looking at types of partners. Currently, well, the types of partners that we have right here, we have a general partner, we have what is known as silent partner, we have what is known as quasi partner, and the other which is known as your limited liability partner. Also, we'll be looking at the advantage and disadvantage as it relates to partnership, and we'll be looking at the partnership act, or what they call the partnership deed. Right? So we'll be looking at the partnership act, or what we call it the partnership deed. So first, let us take partnership. Partnership by definition. Right? Partnership by definition is a mutually formed business between two or more persons. Right? So it's a mutually formed business between two or more persons, right? Coming together with a common goal, which is to make a profit. Right? So again, it's a business that is formed between two or more persons coming together with a common goal, which is to make a profit. Now, usually, as it relates to partnership, right, the number that they pretty much speak about, it's where we speak about 2 to 20 persons. Right? When they speak about 2 to 20 persons. So 2 to 20 persons, or it can range from 2 to 20 persons coming together to form a business to make a profit. There are exceptions to this, nevertheless, right? So, as it relates to banks, right? The banks is not allowed to have no more than 10 partners. So as it relates to banks, the banks cannot have any more than 10 partners, right? But as it relates to professional entities, they are allowed to have more than 20 partners. So professional entities are allowed to have more than 20 partners, right? Which that number pretty much is infinite, meaning that it can ranges over 20 partners, and it can go to any number pretty much. What are the professional entities we're speaking about? We're speaking about a job that comes under the category of category of professions. So we're speaking about, take for example, doctors, right? Doctors are said to be professionals, so they can have more than 20 partners. You speak about lawyers, so for example, law firms. You speak about architects, you speak about accountants, right? So those are professions, right? So for those form of business engaging in partnership, they are allowed to have more than 20 partners, if so desired. All right. Let us move on now to what we call types of partners. Now, as we have them listed here, the first one that we want to look at is what we call the general partner. Now, who's a general partner? The general partner pretty much runs the business, right? They're responsible for the decision making of the company. Right? A general partner is said to have what is known as unlimited liability, meaning that if the business fails, that partner can lose up to their personal belonging, which fairly so. They are the person that is responsible for the decision making, so it's a decision that they would have made or a lack thereof will pretty much guide the business. Right? So the general partner is said to have what is known as unlimited liability. And again, the general partner, they are the person that was responsible for the day-to-day decision making of the business. They run the company. Next up, which we want to look at what we call our silent partner. Right? We want to look at what we call our silent partner, or some person referencing them as their sleeping partner. Now, who are our silent partners? Silent partners are those partners who contribute capital to the business, right? So they contribute capital to the business, but they're not involved in the day-to-day running aspect of the business. In other words, they're not involved in the decision making of the company. So what they do, they contribute their capital, right? And of course, they're going to share in the profit and loss of the business. But unlike the general partner, which the general partner makes the decision of the company, the silent partner is not involved in the decision making of the company. The next of which we're going to look at are quasi partner. That's QUASI, right? The quasi partner. Now, who are your quasi partners? Quasi partners are pretty much partners by association, right? Quasi partners are pretty much partners by association. So they look at what they do for the business, and they're engaged, or pretty much called partners. So what do we mean by partners by association? It's based on their business involvement or based on their relationship with the business, right? So quasi-partners is what we would have pretty much called, like, for example, brokers, right? What we basically call brokers, right? Layman speaking, we call them the middleman, right? So they're the person that, or they're the bridge between the customer and the business. They're the bridge between the customer and the business. So take, for example, an insurance company. A motor vehicle insurance company, for that matter, right? You may wish to take out a policy for example, you wish to take out a policy with company A. You wish to take out a policy with company A, right? But what the customer could have done, they would have gone to a broker, asked about the different insurance packages. Now the broker, after telling them about the different insurance packages, right, they insure with the broker, which in return the broker would have taken their policy, or insure it rather, with the insurance company, right, with the insurance company. So what are we saying as it relates to the quasi-partner? Again, they are what? Partners by what? Association. For example, brokers. For example, the middleman, right? They are the bridge between the customer and the company. Right, so they facilitate such. They tend to make the transition process easier for the customer and likewise easier for the company. Right, the quasi-partner may not necessarily contribute capital, but based on their engagement, based on what they do on the behalf of the company, they are considered, or they may be considered to be partners, because they are able to sign on documents as it relates to the company, so that and those documents are then issued to the customer. Right? Those documents are then issued to the customer. Next of which we want to speak about are what? Limited liability partner. Now the limited liability partner, right? These are partners that only stand to lose only what they would have what? Invest. Right? So these are partners that only stand to lose what they would have invest. Right? Pretty much silent partners are oftentimes limited liability partners, right? So these are partners that stand to lose only what they would have invested in the business and no more. Alright, cool. Now I think we can now look at what we say to be advantages and disadvantages of partnership. Right? So we're looking at advantages / disadvantages of partnership. Again, it is in the notes that will be sent to your email. Right? So you can always use your notes to follow. Now in terms of advantages of partnership, one of the advantages of partnership that really stands out is that it is easier to raise capital. Right? So it is easier to raise capital, meaning that there are more than one person now but it's got to be contributing to the capital structure of the business. So therefore it will be easier to turn or raise that capital. Right? You need to raise $1 million. It's 4 partners. Now each partner can contribute 250. As against when it was a sole trader, one partner would have to find that entire $1 million. Secondly, the work burden or the workload is shared. Right, so that is said to be an advantage. Right, so no one partner is burdened with all of the responsibility. Right, when to open the business, when to close the business, when to go there, which meeting to attend, etc., etc., etc. There are more than one partner, so different partners can engage in doing different things. Right. Third of which, right. So first of which we spoke about that it's easier to raise capital. Secondly, it is what? Secondly, first of which is easier to raise capital. Secondly, the workload is shared. Third of which could be. Alright. So another advantage, as it relates to partnership. Right, another advantage as it relates to partnership would have been what? Losses are shared. Right? So if there's a loss, right, all of those partners tend to share percentage-wise or ratio-wise as it relates to that loss. Right? Fourth of which is another advantage, is that they can rely on the knowledge / expertise of the other partners. Right? They can rely on the knowledge / the expertise of the other partners. So take, for example, you have persons with marketing skills, they can take care of the marketing. Persons with accounting skills, production skills, they will be engaged in their skill set areas. Alright, so those could pretty much take care of advantage as it relates to partnership. Now the disadvantage as it relates to partnership. Alright, the disadvantage as it relates to partnership. First of which, profit is shared. Right? So profit is shared. Profit may be shared. I don't pretty much see that as a disadvantage, but it is listed as a disadvantage that profit is shared. Secondly, conflict may arise because you have more than one partners. So we're speaking about conflict here. So conflict may arise between partners, right? Conflict may arise between partners because you have more than one partners, right? One may be saying A, the other is saying B as it relates to the decision making of the company. Third of which, it may slow down the decision making process, right? It may slow down the decision making process because one of the partners may be overseas and they need to meet or they need to sign checks, etc., etc., etc. Right? So they may not be able to capitalize as it relates to certain decision, or it may take a longer time to capitalize as it relates to making decisions. Right? So it slows down the decision making process. Alright? Alright, we want to move on to what we look at what we speak about, which is known as the Partnership Act. Right? I want to move on to the Partnership Act. Right? And the Partnership Act of 1890, otherwise making reference to the Partnership Deed. So if ever you're speaking about the Partnership Deed, it's the same thing that they're speaking about, right? Which is their Partnership Act. Now the Partnership Act states several things, right? And the Partnership Act is used by partners if there is no agreement. So if there is no agreement between partners, right, they can allude to the Partnership Act, right, as their reference or their point of guide. Now what are the things that the Partnership Act states? In no particular order, but the Partnership Act looks at one. It says that equal contribution of capital, right? So the capital that is contributed by partners pretty much should be equal, right? It speaks about the contribution of capital to the partners. Secondly, it speaks about that profit and loss should be shared equally. So secondly, profit and loss should be shared equally. Third of which, no interest should be charged. No interest should be charged on joins, right? So that is no interest should be charged on joins. That is the third. The fourth one speaks to the fact that no interest should be paid on capital, right? The fourth of which speaks to the fact that no interest should be paid on capital. Fifth, if my numbers are correct here, the fifth of which is speaking about no salary should be paid to partners. So that is what is stated in the Partnership Act, that no salary should be paid to partners. And another one that they speak about is that partners who contribute in excess of their capital, right? So that is for partners who contribute in excess of their capital, right? So it could be in the form of a loan, or they could have contributed additional capital. On such amount, they are entitled to a 5% interest, right? So which amount are we speaking about? On the excess. So whatever they would have contributed in additional to their capital, right? They will be paid an additional of 5% interest on such. Alright. Bear in mind that if ever there's an agreement, so irrespective of what the Partnership Act states, once there's an agreement between partners, it will take precedence of the Partnership Act. Alright? Now remember, one of the things that is stated in the Partnership Act is that they're saying that no salary is supposed to be paid to partners. But if you have an agreement between each other, right? If you have an agreement between each other, I mean that there's an agreement between the partners, and the agreement says that, okay, the partners should be paid a salary. Now that will stand, right? It will take precedence of whatever the Act states. So what we're trying to say that whatever is stated in the agreement, it takes precedence over what the Act states. Now the only time that we make reference to what the Act states is only if there's no agreement between partners. Then they'd have to use the Act as their guide. Alright? They would have to use the Act as their guide. Alright. So pretty much we have looked at defining partnership, we have looked at types of partners, we have looked at advantages / disadvantages of partnership. We have looked at the Partnership Act, right? Or what we call the Partnership Deed. Right? We also just want to look at what current account. We also want to look at the current account. Now in partnership, we prepare what is known as a current account. Right? In partnership, we all would have known about the capital account. the capital account which make reference to what each partner would have contributed. So you have the capital account and you have the current account. Oftentimes they separate the capital account from the current account. So whereby we know the capital account which usually remains what? Fixed. It's a fixed amount. Right? The current account on the partnership, right? So the current account on the partnership, it shows the day-to-day activities of the partners, meaning that what the partner would receive or what they what partner would receive or what they're entitled to pay to the company. Right? So the current account basically shows the day-to-day activities or the activities that transpire within the course of the year as it relates to partners. So take for example, the partner receives a salary, if the partner takes out any joins, if the partner gets interest on loan, etc., etc. It pretty much captures everything relating to the partner within the course of the year. So at the end of the year, it will show you the partner's entitlement as it relates to from the current account perspective. Alright? There concludes the lesson as it relates to partnership in turn, right? There concludes the lesson or the lecture as it relates to partnership. Next, we'll be looking at a question as it relates to partnership.